Let's do a little garden walkthrough. Over here we have a lot of onions and carrots. These carrots were actually pretty slow to start. The first batch of seeds that we planted didn't take because of the weather. So they're a little bit delayed, but slowly growing. Then over here we have roughly 6 different tomato plants. We have big beefsteak tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, and some cherry tomatoes. And some radishes right down here. Go ahead and pick one just to check the size. They're at a good snacking size, I would say. Then as we move farther along, we have our trellis, which has peas climbing up, and we also have some green beans that are starting to make their way up as well. Next we have bell peppers and jalapenos. Last year we loved how many jalapenos we were getting, and we processed them a lot and made them last a long time. So we're hoping to do the same with this. In this corner we just have some leftover garlic we planted last fall. It has been struggling a little bit with the heat fluctuations and then getting down to some lower temps. This is our butternut squash plant. We have yet to see some flowers on this one, but they are coming in shortly. These 2 overflowing barrels are potatoes. We did buy potato starts, and they actually were probably 5 inches long with roots, and so they are just flourishing and overflowing. On this side of the trellis we have all of our cucumbers. We have a mix of pickling cucumbers and just regular long English cucumbers to eat with salads. Back here we have some more that are not our vine growers, and we also have some dill tucked back against the fence. Right here we have a little cluster of cilantro. As you can tell, the heat got to it and it started shooting pretty significantly. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this down, and hopefully we can get some cilantro out of it that's usable still. And then all along this side of the fence is broccoli. Broccoli doesn't do too well in heat, so a lot of the main heads we did have to harvest because they were flowering pretty early on before they were fully matured. But I am still getting some offshoots and collecting some of the leaves to add to soups in soup season in the fall. And then lastly over here is our zucchini plant, which also did not take the first time we planted it. So we did have to restart it from seed, so it's a little bit delayed. And then we have a bunch of onions over here. And then when I come to the outside of the garden, you're able to see our pumpkin plants. These potatoes have definitely blocked it out, but it is obviously thriving. Look at all those flowers. And we have a baby pumpkin on the way. We're just letting them continue to crawl up the fence so they have enough space. These tomato plants are growing like crazy, and some of them have pretty low hanging stems, so I'm gonna go ahead and tie them up with twine. We have some snap peas that are ready to pick. Look at all of these ones.